Africa, the motherland. This is where it all began. Scientists believe humans first walked here millions of years ago. Imagine that, walking where our ancestors took their first steps. These early humans spread throughout the world. They took with them the seeds of civilization. Africa was the cradle of human ingenuity. People created tools, art, and ways to communicate. They learned to farm the land and live together. Think of it, some of the earliest inventions came from this very soil. Africa is where we learn to be human. Africa is home to some of the greatest civilizations the world has ever seen. Ancient Egypt, a land of pharaohs and pyramids, flourished for thousands of years. Their knowledge of math, medicine, and astronomy was incredible. Think of the pyramids, those massive structures still standing today. That's African ingenuity. But Egypt wasn't alone. The Mali Empire, rich in gold and knowledge, stretched across West Africa. Mansa Musa, one of its most famous rulers, was said to be wealthier than anyone in the world. Imagine the caravans laden with gold, the scholars debating in Timbuktu. This was a golden age. Sadly, a dark period fell upon Africa. European powers, hungry for resources, colonized much of the continent. They exploited Africa's people and its land, dividing it up for themselves. Imagine that, your home, your resources, taken away. It was a time of great suffering. But even in darkness, the spirit of Africa endured. People resisted colonization in many ways, from peaceful protests to armed struggle. They never gave up hope of a free Africa, a continent they could govern themselves. The fight for freedom was long and hard, but it never stopped. Finally, the winds of change blew across Africa. Countries began to gain their independence. Leaders like Nelson Mandela, a symbol of resilience, fought tirelessly for equality. Imagine the joy, the hope, as countries broke free from colonial rule. It was a new dawn for Africa. Today, Africa is a continent on the move. It's a place of vibrant cultures, innovative ideas, and growing economies. African nations are taking their rightful place on the world stage. The journey has been long and arduous, but the spirit of Africa remains strong. Remember, this is just the beginning. The future of Africa is bright.